Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be sharing with you a detailed explanation of the latest immigration plan. If you have not watched any of my videos or any of the Canadian immigration videos, please do not miss this. This is going to be a blueprint or a Bible for entire year. So understanding this is very important. And very small request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to the latest new immigration plan 2026-2028. This is the latest plan, and this immigration plan is revealed on Tuesday, 4th of November 2025. This was as a part of the budget. So budget was shared on Tuesday, and as a part of the budget, immigration plan was released. Detailed immigration plan came on Wednesday, which is yesterday. So yesterday, this detailed immigration plan came November 5th, 2025. Again, the goal of this immigration plan is to keep the permanent resident 1% of Canadian population and the TR less than 5% of the Canadian population. That was the goal of the entire immigration plan. So let me first tell you the concept of a rolling immigration plan. The current plan, which is right now, is 2025, 2026 and 2027. So now 2025 is going to finish because we are already in November. So just 1 month left. So this current immigration plan will change to 2026, 2027 and 2028. This will become the new immigration plan. This is the basic concept of the rolling 3-year rolling plan. And next immigration plan will come November 1st, 2026. So immigration plan, as the word itself, it focuses on permanent resident. But since last year, temporary residents are also included in the immigration plan. I'll be starting first with the permanent residents and then I will move to temporary residents. And in the end, I will share a big bonus with you, which nobody is talking about. So let's start with the first part, which is the permanent resident. The permanent resident, when we talk about the highlights, the permanent resident targets. So if you look at the targets, there is practically no change in the permanent resident target between the old plan and the new plan. The old plan has 380,000. The new plan also has 380,000. So no change for 2026. 2027, actually the numbers are increased. 365,000 and it changed to 380,000. So number increased. That's the overall numbers. But when we go into the details of these numbers, you will get to know a lot. So immigration categories. When we talk about immigration categories, there are 4 broad categories, and you need to know that these 4 immigration categories are economic immigration. Then the second one is a family immigration. The third one is a humanitarian, and the fourth one is a refugee category. So these are 4 categories through which a person becomes a PR in Canada, permanent resident. These are the 4 categories. Now, let us look at the targets of each of them in the new plan. In the new plan, 2026, economic immigration, 239,000. Family, 84,000. Refugees, 49,000. Humanitarian, 6,900. Total, 380,000. This is the number for 2026. And in fact, 2027 and 2028, the number remains the same. No change, 380,000. But if you look at it, in 2027 and 2028, the economic immigration increased and family immigration decreased. So that is, if you look at the numbers, overall numbers are same, but there is change in the economic and family immigration. There is no change in the refugee. There is slight change in the humanitarian also. So that's the overall plan in a condensed snapshot. Now let's look at each category. Let's first see who are the gainers. There is no point talking about 2027 and 2028 because it can change. Again, the rolling plan concept. So it can change. Only talk about 2026. So 2026 old plan, economic immigration, it was 229,000. It has increased. It has become 239,000. Family immigration, 88,000. It has decreased 84,000. Refugees, it has also decreased 55,000, 49,000. The latest plan, 49,000. Humanitarian and compassionate grounds, so 6,900. There is no change in this. So if you look at it, the numbers, economic immigration has increased by 10,000. Those 10,000 came from 6,000 from refugee and 4,000 from family immigration. So that's how the 10,000, because overall numbers are the same. So reduction in family immigration, reduction in refugee. That's overall 380,000 permanent residents. That's the number. Now let's look at the economic immigration. The first category, economic immigration, broadly consists of express entry, my favorite, everyone's favorite, express entry. The second topmost favorite is PNP. I have made it in a different color and I'll explain why in a different color. So PNP, and number 3 is economic pilots, number 4 is Atlantic immigration, number 5 is federal business. So these are the 5 broad categories. Let us first look at the express entry. So express entry, the numbers have decreased. 123,000 was the number, 123K. It has decreased to 109K. So almost around 13,000-14,000 decrease in express entry. That is the decrease in express entry. The focus in express entry again will be in Canada focus, on French focus. French is not going anywhere. So if you are learning French, please keep doing it. So French will be your best friend in PR. Number 3, the emerging technologies. Number 4, healthcare is topmost focus. So anybody who is doing pharmacy assistant, who is doing pharmacy technicians, who is doing PSWs, those areas, and of course skill trade. So these are the focus areas in the express entry. These will be the focus areas. Now TR to PR, I have seen so many videos coming up. People are saying TR to PR is coming, TR to PR is coming. Is it honestly coming? So government has mentioned that there will be an accelerated pathway for skilled workers to make them permanent resident. 33,000 is the quota. It is for 2 years, 2026 and 2027. And this quota will be for, now here is the thing, right? They are not, IRCC is not coming to your home and you know what they're saying, come with us, we'll make you PR. It won't happen like this. My friend, you have to get yourself into some of the programs. And they have also given a certain criteria. The criteria is that it will be in Canada focus. Focus will be on the people who are in demand sectors, who are paying taxes, who are in the rural areas. So those who are in the rural areas will benefit maximum. And this program is going to move for 2 years, 2026 and 2027. This is a one-time initiative. These numbers will be taken from the express entry, or they will be taken some from the PNP. That has not been cleared. So, but you keep doing the effort. You just can't sit that, okay, TR to PR will come and I'll get my PR. It's not going to happen like that. So from that, here is the biggest smile coming on my face, which is PNP. So provisional nominee programs. This year, we saw lots of problems. The quota reduced to 55,000. Each province was struggling. They were doing meetings to increase the quota. Some province got increase in the quota. This year, there is a huge change in the numbers. From 55,000, 91,500 is the number increase. So PNP, great. And not just this, 2027, it will be 92,500. PNPs are favorite because PNPs 66% increase happened. That's a big number. 66% increase. Low CRS, people who are not able to qualify because of the low CRS score, they can come into this. Who are not able to get the desired English level can come through PNP, can get PR through PNP. And who do not qualify in express entry, they do not have either the language, or they do not have the required score, or they do not, some of the reason they do not qualify they do not have 1 year of experience to qualify under CAC, they can qualify through PNPs. Or the tier 4 and tier 5 jobs. These are very important because express entry, tier 4 and tier 5 are not considered. But in PNP, you can get PR through tier 4 and tier 5. And of course, business PNPs. So many entrepreneurs who are in middle ages, right, they want to come and settle in Canada, want to make in Canada, they want to settle down at their own business. For them, PNP is a real big bonus. And outside Canada, people who want to come to Canada from outside, they can also get that help with the help of PNPs. Lastly, province and even the local businesses can get a lot of boost because of the PNPs. So this is great news, great news that PNP is increasing. Now, coming to the economic pilots. The economic pilots, the quota has reduced 99. So 9,920 was a quota, previous plan. The latest is 8,175. Almost like 1,500 or 1,600 quota is reduced. Now, under the economic pilot, my favorite and everyone's favorite is nanny caregiver. Nanny caregiver or home caregiver pilot, it comes under that. And Francophone community immigration pilot, and also rural community immigration pilot, RCIP. There was earlier RNIP, it changed to RCIP. So there is a decrease in this number, around 1,500 decrease. So from 9,900 decrease to 8,100. That's a number. So that's economic pilots. Atlantic immigration. So Atlantic immigration is done by 4 provinces. It was a pilot program, and then it is now a permanent program. 4 provinces are New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland Labrador. These 4 provinces together make the Atlantic immigration. The quota for Atlantic immigration is also reduced from 5,000 to 4,000. So that's not too much, but yes, it is reduced. So federal business is very hard hit. From 1,000, 50% decrease, 500. That's the quota for federal business. So under federal business, it comes as startup and self-employed category. So decrease, 50% decrease straight away. That's a big number, significant decrease. So now coming to the family category, economic immigration is done, right? Now talk about family and family immigration, spousal and children. There is increase in the numbers. parents and grandparents, there is decrease in the numbers. So let's look at the spousal first. In the spousal category, 66,500 was a number. It has increased to 69,000. That's a new number. So if you look at the parent sponsorship, I am really very much shocked. The numbers are decreased. 21,500 was a number. It has decreased to 15,000. From 21,500, 15,000, almost 6,500 reduction. That's a big number. People are struggling to call their parents here to Canada. And I get so many numbers, so many people. Daily I am meeting one or another. Do something, call my parents, they are back home. Call my parents here to Canada. But unfortunately, everyone is not getting the number in the lottery. So that's not a very good thing. I really don't like it, but that's what it is. So parent sponsorship, the number decreased. Now coming to the refugee category. In the refugee category, there are three broad categories. Protected person. Protected persons are those persons who claim asylum. They say we are scared of our home country and we came to Canada to save our life. Protected person. So government settled refugees and then privately settled refugees. So now let's look at the numbers. These are the three categories. So in terms of protected persons, the people who claim asylum, great for them, because the number has increased, not decreased. 18,000 to 20,000, the number has increased for asylum seekers. So next is government assisted. Government has reduced its number from 15,000 to 13,000. The number is reduced. So government is taking less ownership and it has reduced its number. Private also has reduced from 22,000 to 16,000. So that's the overall situation for the permanent residents. Now from permanent residents, let's move to the temporary residents. Under the temporary resident, there are workers and there are students. So workers, when we talk about workers, under the workers, there are two broad categories: international mobility program and temporary foreign worker. Temporary foreign worker is the famous one, the LMIA. So people are very much scared. The number will decrease. Actually, the number has increased from 210,000 to 230K. The number has increased by 20,000. So number of workers has increased. 20,000 is a big increase. That is for workers. One area which is very hard hit is students. Students, the number has reduced by 50%, from 305,000 to 155,000. That's almost 50% reduction. And to be precise, it is 49% decrease. So students number has decreased. But what is going on? I'll tell you. So the focus of government has changed. Instead of the focus on diploma mills, the focus has shifted to the masters and PhDs. Quality education, that is the focus now. And master's education, PhD, I keep telling people, because when a student comes after grade 12, he's not that mature. A student who has done graduation comes here for masters. Not only he is able to get better jobs, better opportunities, he can be better suited for Canada, but he can also get all the benefits, right? So there are better PR pathways. That is why master's education and PhD, that is the focus now. And research education, that is the focus. plus the family ties. And lastly, processing, rapid, fast processing. You won't believe this? I'll tell you. Look at the thing which nobody is sharing with you. This is a new page has launched. Government has launched a new page for students, and read this page. If you read the page, faster processing, 2 weeks, just 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you can get study permit. Can you believe that? But only for PhD, only for doctorate candidates. You can get study permit in 2 weeks. Masters and PhD both. No PAL required. PAL is not required. No cap is there. You can apply with the family. And last, you can stay and work in Canada because you get 3 years work permit. Your spouse gets spousal open work permit. Isn't that great? So that is the focus right now. Master's education and PhD. And we have agreement with most of the universities, Canadian universities and colleges. So this is our focus. Our focus is always master's education and PhD. And I should not comment, but this has led to the closure of the shops back home in India, those mushrooming shops, because they don't do this. They don't help you to get masters or PhDs. So last and the most important component, again, which is a bonus which nobody is talking about, here is that bonus. And this is 115K extra PR. And this nobody is talking. 115K extra PR. I am not saying this. This is government saying. In addition to 380. In addition to 380, 115K. And this number, you can find it right here. 115K one-time initiative for protected person. For protected person means those who have claimed asylum. 115K. That's a huge number. This is in addition to 380,000. So that nobody is talking. But it is there. It's there. It's written. So, of course, if you need to discuss your own case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment. Appointment you can do over the phone or on the Zoom call. And if you wish to come to my office, address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. Very important. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.